pretty bad glare on that screen. But we're going to give this a shot. I think if I turn around here, get the sun off the live scope, you guys should be able to see it, hopefully. Never tried this whole live thing, so bear with me. It's probably not going to be the greatest deal here, but I'm going to try. I won't be disappointed if I get 0 viewers. Got the GoPro turned on. We're going to make a regular video out of this anyway, but it is beautiful. We got about high 50s right now, and air temperature, and the water temperature is 49 out here on the main lake. And right now I'm sitting over a brush pile in 27 feet of water. And if you've seen any of my videos, this is where we've been getting some of the biggest fish I've ever caught, and definitely some of the biggest ones I've caught in this lake. So here we go. We'll give it a shot. FYI, before I start here, still fishing the same crappie magnet, slab magnet in purple and chartreuse. It's called Therapist color, and this is an eye hole jig. And what that is it has, try and get a good shot of that, an open eye, so you can stick whatever kind of scent you use. I use the crappie nibbles from crappie magnet, and they work really well. It's this color here. It's silver with some glitter, and they just go right in the eye hole, hence the name. Just take your nibble here, just cram it on in that eyeball. It does a really good job at holding scent in there for a while. Get both sides good and mixed up here. There's a whole bunch just hanging out there, which is not going to hurt anything. I've used this a number of times and it works pretty well. So oh, if I mess up your name, Arrigo, what's up, my man? Thanks for tuning in. Gonna get some live action here. About to make my first drop, so I'll switch this on to live scope so you can see what I'm looking at. Just got the sun in it. Not gonna see it that great, but sitting over a nice big brush pile, which is right about 10 feet away here. Doesn't look like there's a ton of fish above it, but there's definitely some fish moving around in there. So this is one of my favorite spots. We'll see how long it takes today to get one. Generally speaking, if they're in there, I usually get one pretty quick. Spot lock on my boat, so just do my best. Here comes one. Oh, I missed him. There. falling off the screen. It's a little bit better. Bunch of bait moving in. Boat control thing's a little tough when it's windy, but we'll make the best of it. I have the sun right behind my head. Sometimes these bigger fish, this time of the day, middle of the day when the sun's up high, they'll sit way down in those brush piles and you can't even really tell they're there. You got to kind of go in there, just probe for one. I think there is one sitting in there. Oh, there he is. Not a real big one, but we got one. White crappie. No, it's a black. I thought it was a white crappie. It's a skinny black crappie for this lake. There's the first one of the day. Just a little guy, probably about 9-10 inches maybe. It's thin. Probably a male. I'll get him on the GoPro too. Still make a real video. Off he goes. Did see a bigger one in there. Right before he hit, there was a nice one coming up out of the brush. Man, that's bad. The sun is bad. Sorry, guys. Try and block it out best I can. There's my jig down there. Oh, we got one's attention. Hit it. Got him. Another smaller one. Real thin. This is not the usual class of fish we catch on this spot here. That's a real little guy. Hopefully I get a big one here for you. See if we can get something bigger to come up out of that brush pile there. Bunch of fish in there, but so far all little ones. Doesn't seem to want to eat it. Going back to the brush. Put some time in on this brush pile because it's paid off other trips. Just never know when those big ones are going to come in here, or some of them could be in there and they're just deep in that brush and you can't really see it on the live scope, but we'll find them. Another little guy. Into the small fries. Wind's already starting to lay down a little bit, so I might be able to swing the boat around, keep the sun off the screen. Usually got to stay head into the wind without having spot lock, but it's light enough I'll be able to hold over this brush pile and get a drop or two in here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the screen better. That one looked a little bigger. Yeah, it's wishful thinking, but the only way I can keep positioned on here is with the sun in the screen, so sorry guys. One really light bite right now. It's time of the day, they're not as aggressive. Really got to get a jig right in front of their face. Even then, sometimes they just whack it. They don't even, not really trying to eat it. Oh, got one. Another little one. Might have to think about making a move. Don't start happening here. Just little guys. About as much as I can deal with on my boat. Small boat, I got 16-foot crest liner, no spot lock, just a trolling motor that came from the factory, motor guide. Missing more fish than I'm catching. Got that one. Be a hair bigger than the last one, but not by much. Another little black black crappie. I don't know what's going on right now. This thing's asking me to pick some kind of filter or something. No, I don't want a filter. How do I... There we go. Okay, there he is, little guy. Oh, I just missed that one. That was a little better fish there. Not a hard bite at all. Really soft bite right now. Little one. I'm used to this clamp mount. Trying to do all this live is a whole different thing. A little guy right there. Off he goes. here. Might block the sun out better. Actually used to standing and fishing anyway. Kind of what I do normally. Buddies just put a comment up there. No hogs yet, Nick. Just a bunch of dinks. Waiting on the time of day here for the big ones. Another half hour or so, probably start biting a little better. Try another spot here in a minute. Nope, no lips yet. We got a big single fish sitting there. I'll try and get him. finicky right now. Fish followed that jig for a good 20 seconds. Just nipped at it. Fish there. Not a giant, but bigger than the last few dinks. There you go. Little 9-10 incher. They are, well, what you're looking at right there, Rocky, is a brush pile. There is a bunch of fish in there, but it's not all fish. That's treetop. Bunch of fish in it though. Waiting on some bigger ones to move in here because I've only been catching small ones so far, but this is usually the spot for the big ones. go. Taking a nibble. Yeah, I caught a few, all small ones so far. Just had a nice one take a swing at my jig, but the bite is really, really soft right now. Just not fired up. Should be starting to bite a little bit better here shortly. Once the sun starts getting a little lower. Hopefully the wind calms down some, because it makes it tough trying to stay put on this structure. There we go. A little better fish. Not a giant, but a nice one. This little 10-incher there. If I was keeping fish, this is what I'd be eating. Just enough meat on them. Not too big. Don't like to eat those real big ones. They don't taste any better than the decent sized ones anyway. It's good. They've been getting bigger, so hopefully we'll start to catch some of these bigger fish here. Probably a few hiding down in that brush pile, just don't want to come up out of it yet. Breezy, yeah, it is. A little breezy. I don't know what this sounds like. I'm live on my phone right now, so if it sounds like crap, sorry. Hoping we get a nice big one here in a minute. At least make it worth worth the trip. I don't usually come up this time of the day. It's usually a morning guy. Oh, just missed one. Couple left in there. Oh, he's coming right back for it. Got him. Oh, man. I usually lose fish like this. This is kind of rough. Just not a hard bite. Just really timid. Ones that are hitting are just barely taking a whack at it. About 3 fish following my jig right now. None of them are hitting it. Come on, that's a nice one there. Just eat. Took a little nip at it. That was it. I'm gonna try downsizing real quick. Switch it up to about 1.5 inch bait. Another little crappie magnet. I don't know what I forget what they call this one, but it's a green pumpkin color. It's not something I really use for crappies too often. It's bass jigs, plastics, it's green pumpkin all the time, but figured I'd give it a shot. Never tried it for crappies. See if I can get them to eat this little bait. They'll commit to it a little better. Oh, came right up and hit it. Still, they're just not inhaling it. Two in a row. This is really unusual. Normally when I'm on these fish, they just inhale it. fish right there. Yes, sirree. Not going to be a 2.5, 3 pounder, but he might go 2. Yeah, it's a good fish. There we go. First big one of the day. There. Thinking maybe 1.5 pounds. Maybe one. Maybe 1.7. Scale all torqued up, probably not gonna read right. Get it on the GoPro for later. 143. There you go, first nice fish of the day. Come back. There it goes. Sheep probably. Blew about 50 feet off of my spot already. Get back up there real quick. Yeah, those bigger fish were probably in there and just not really fired up. So what's that little bait? First fish I caught on a smaller bait was bigger, so something to downsizing occasionally. Mark the graph in the front here that you're looking at is a Garmin EchoMap Ultra, the 106 SV. It's a nice little, not really little, it's a 10-inch screen. I got it on sale. I don't know how much they are normally anymore. Probably at least $1,400. I got it on sale on Black Friday for it was $7.99. Pretty good deal. I was really waiting to buy anything else because I just had one come up and hit it. I had the 93 SV. It's now in the back of my boat, and that worked just fine for me, but I wanted to get 2 so I could network them together. Oh, just missed that one. So if I switch spots or anything, I'll, oh my gosh, just missing them left and right. I'll show you what's in the back, and I can go up here. I can actually run whatever kind of combos I want. So let's move that. Hold on. So that's coming from the back of the boat. Just traditional 2D down imaging, side scan, whatever from the transom mounted transducer. So it's all networked together. And on the back unit, I can pull up the live scope too. So I don't really ever use it for that. I've tried putting another camera on it to film the live scope separately. Just see a really nice fish in there right now. This spot is really strange because it can load up with big fish, or it can be all little ones. Never really seems to be both. There's always a few small ones, but usually if you get one big one out of here, you're gonna get a bunch. Just right over the top of that fish, he didn't even move. Another one, just hit it twice, I just nipped at it. Yeah, if you got a friend looking to get one, depends what you want. If you want the bigger screen, I personally like these EcoMap models because you can do everything with them. The GPS maps are mainly just for mapping and live scope. I think you can get them where you can put other transducers on it, but the EcoMap's already set up for everything. It's got a good picture too. Resolution's pretty solid on them. Another one just coming up, looking at it, don't want to eat it. Might throw that bigger bait down there again. Live scope in the shallows is, I mean, you can use it. It depends what you're fishing for. If you're fishing shallow and what you consider shallow to be, I mean, if you're talking like 10 feet, then it works great. I mean, personally, I think anything under 5 feet, it's just kind of, oh man, it's kind of useless, to be honest with you, because you're just seeing so much junk on the screen. Kind of hard to make out what you're looking at, but it works. I've seen guys use it that fish shallow for crappies. And, you know, they make it work. But personally, if I'm fishing shallow for crappies, it's because they're spawning, and I don't even bother with the live scope. Just go fish where I know we'll have beds or structure that they're going to spawn on. Usually I'm throwing a bobber anyway. Little jig under a bobber. Making a move here in a minute. And there's definitely fish in here, but I haven't seen anything really no real big ones, and caught quite a few over 2.5 pounds lately, and half of them were in this spot. And usually when they're not here, they're somewhere else. I got a good idea where they may be. Whoa, look at that guy. That big single fish just showed up. Just like that, he's going. Probably went right down into that brush. I gotta try. I guess we're seeing that one. I know he's in there somewhere. Oh, there he is. Still. Missed him. They'll be right on their head. Not the real big one. Another 9-incher or so. Fish is still in there, probably. Find him again. little guy pecking at it. Fish followed that thing up 5 or 6 feet. Didn't need it. Oh, what was that? Just whiffed on another one. Little ones just swatting at it, not even grabbing it. They're awfully finicky. I think we're gonna go try another spot. Not very far. Just gonna use the trolling motor real quick. A little shallower. We'll see if there's anything doing in this one. Freshen up the scent in here. Next piece of structure. Definitely some fish in there, but let's see if we can get anything sizable there. It looks like a big one sitting right on top. Big bass swimming in too. I just went right over that fish. Up high in the water, looking for bait, most likely. Hopefully he didn't scare those crappies out of there. big. Another little black crappie. Just a little one. One big one today. That's it so far. Let's see if we can find us a couple more. Really thought they'd be in this spot because water has not warmed up any since I was here last, and they were all over this stuff a week ago. Big one in the center of that tree, but I thought I had a jig right in front of him. He didn't move. Got it. Another smaller one. Little guy. think I've fished this piece of wood before. Let's see what's going on in this one. Bait ball cruising up over top of it. Surprised there's nothing in that one. Bunch of shad there. A lot of shad. we're gonna make a move. Try and go down to a spot. Go to a spot I haven't fished in a few months. These fish feeling the pressure from the longer days, the water warming up slightly. It might be moving around a little bit, and I haven't tried this spot in a while, so I think it's gonna be worth a try. Strap you in, go for a little ride. I don't think he's here anymore, but the guy who was asking about my chart plotters, there's the other one, 93 SV. And this one run mainly for side imaging, down imaging, try and find some new structure. But I got a handful of spots that I think probably have some fish on them. Go check those out, and then nothing's doing there, go back and hit the first spot again, because almost always some fish in there as the sun starts to get a little lower. Not looking promising. Be a fish or two, but some popping up here. Got one. Actually feels like a good one. It's way down in on that structure too. I barely see him. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Come here. Oh man, this is it.
This one's got a little injury going on outside. There we go. Big female. She's got a little cut on her side. That one's probably we got a 13-inch fish there. Weight's probably a pound and a half. I have to guess. Scales decides to work. Yep, 116. Hopefully I got that on the GoPro. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. I mean, every time I tilt this thing, it doesn't read right. If I can get this in there. See that? 5 something. Nice fish. Get this one back. See if we can yank another out of there. There you go. Alright, well, it really didn't look like there was much going on in there. Didn't even see that fish until I hit it right on the perfect angle. Probably a few more in there. Is usually a couple if there's one. It's just a real little piece of wood. Nothing crazy. Yeah, there's another one in there. Looks like a good one too. See if we can get them. Cormorants are going nuts in here. There's probably a bunch of shad. Oh, big one just came up, whacked it. Oh, I got the log. Dang it. Really hate to do that in here because it's just a little piece of wood. Can't risk spooking these fish out. Just snapped it. I have to go down to the smaller jig until I get a sec to tie on a new one. Big one sitting right on the bottom. Fish are just glued to that piece of wood. Sometimes it's hard to even tell they're there. So they're just sitting right on it. Snag that wood. another spot in here real quick. Got another piece of brush in here somewhere. I don't know what that big old thing is swimming in there. A bass or a catfish. Big mark on the bottom there. Swing the other way. Probably a bass. The wood again. Yep. Gonna retie. Something real big in there right now. Big bass, probably. Catfish, maybe. Probably just spooked everything out of there. And he's making his way off. See if any of these crappies stuck around after he cleared that out. See if there's any in shallow here. Just trying to hit this spot and I got distracted by that big bass. Should be on it. I'm not sure why I can't see this. Alright, now we're coming up on it. It's a great spot when it's a little warmer out, but could be some fish hanging on here right now. Looks like it's just all full of bait, little bluegills maybe. Moving. Not even moving. Fish is following my jig and he won't eat it. Come on. Good fish too. That might be it. Well, this has been a difficult day so far. 2 hours into it, I got caught fish, but only two nice ones. Try this spot one more time and probably end up going back to where I started today. There's usually some nice fish in there, and I'm running on limited time, so I'd like to get one more big one out of here because I know there was a few decent ones in there, but we'll see. Something big came in there and kind of spooked the place up a little bit. We've settled down some. spooky fish. Alright, gotta get out of this spot. I'm gonna make a phone call. I don't know if I can even do that while this thing's going live because I'm on my cell. So I might have to end this, start it back up.